Here we are. We are now live.
We're live then.
Hello and welcome to Stephen's Stuff live stream. Wow, that's a first. Who have we got tonight? We've got Lindsay Builds Mad Doc and Simon's Plastic Scale Modelling.
Hello.
Hello.
So I was due to start at 7. It's nearly 7:30. So if I go over, we go over. We'll see. Start at 7. See how it goes.
You might pick a few people up. Don't forget it's your first stream, so.
Yeah, there's room for some more.
Eh?
There's room for a few more.
Yeah.
What is it, 6?
You'll see him come up in the chat anyway.
Oh, I know what I meant to ask you. How do I bring people up to full screen? So,
What? Bring them into the stream?
no, like if you want to show something to us two, so I can put you on the main screen, bring you up.
Right. Go on to my picture.
Yep.
Right, where I am, just here.
Yep.
Right. Click on it, drag it across to the left. That's it. Right. Now you'll see a sign underneath, and it will say either 2 or 3 people. Click on the 3 people. That's it. When you want to go back, just click on the 2 people. That's it.
Oh, I got you. Cool. There we go.
But you always need to be in the left.
All right. So I need to. Hold on a minute. You just drag me over then, don't I? There we go. Okay. So if I click on comments, I should be able to see the comments on the right. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep. Right.
There's nobody there. There's nobody there at the moment.
No, that's all right then. So what are you up to tonight then, Lindsay?
I am doing photo etch.
Oh. Is it like normal photo etch or is it like micro scale?
It's quite large.
You're right then.
So it's not too bad.
What are you working on, Simon?
Well, I'll have to show you the picture.
Oh, all right.
Did you send a link to Ron?
Yeah. Oh.
Ming Pansy.
Anti-aircraft?
Yeah, Russian air defence weapon.
Oh. Nice.
I had a little bit of an accident with my jackal earlier.
Uh-oh. You didn't drop it, did you?
No. I put something down, it bounced and hit the back of it and broke that really thing. So now it's sitting in the box for a while.
Oh, crikey.
YouTube is now just saying you're live.
Only just?
Yeah.
11 minutes slow. Oh.
So don't forget, you get 20 hours per month.
All right. Well, yeah. I shall only be using a couple of them. Oh, Marion MM70. Good vibes. Ahoy.
Hello.
Hello. You're the first comment, so you get the medal. First comment medal.
Must be one of your subs.
I believe so. Greetings from Slovakia.
Yeah.
Cool. Greetings back from the UK. Oh yeah. I was in the middle. I wasn't getting ready, was I? Hold on a minute. Let me just
Slovakia.
Slovakia. Right, I'm just going to bring myself up because I can't fit this one. I've got a model here, look, and you can't see it. So now I've got to work out how to do this. Hold on. Bring that up. There we go. Right, so for those watching, I've been doing an Italian Eurofighter as well as the F-16. The F-16 took a bit of a back seat. So I worked on the Eurofighter. I've managed to pretty much finish that. I've just got the ordnance to glue on it. But before I do that, I want to measure all the vents and intakes and whatever, because what I'm going to do is try and make FOD covers for it. So I don't want to be putting delicate bits on because they'll snap. I've already lost some gear doors, but if you can see that.
Very nice.
Cool.
That's pretty much finished. Bring it over there. It should be out of the glare. There we go. That's better. So yeah, it's just waiting for some stuff to go underneath. And yeah, that's pretty much finished, apart from these covers that I'm going to do. I'm going to do the same thing for the F-16. Just pop that away. And the F-16 has got to be weathered. So the first thing I'm going to do is panel line it. And I'm going to be using this dark wash, which is clay-based. So it's you put it on and you wash it off with water rather than acrylic cleaner or enamel cleaner. It's just plain water for that. So it's a lot easier. If you don't like what it looks like, you just wash it all off. Just wash it all off, start again. So it's a lot more forgiving for you, Tanya. So that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. Hopefully I'll get it all done. Just put them back. There we go. Thank you, Marion. I've got a light just in front of the monitor, and if I try and switch it off, I think it's going to turn off my camera. It did that before earlier, so I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to touch anything. I'm just going to leave it as it is. As long as it's all working, I shall leave it.
So you had a good day, Stephen?
Very busy day, yeah. We were so exhausted Sunday, we didn't really do anything. Didn't even unpack the suitcase. Just sitting there, and then we had dinner, and that was it. We stuffed, and we didn't really do anything. The idea was we was going to do it all today, and my daughter turned up, which we call a pop-up. So we couldn't really start doing anything till she'd gone. There's not been a mad rush today. So I thought what I'll do is I'll do a rooms or a live stream and then I can chill out for a couple of hours and do a bit of model. Oh, that's not having a tissue down there. Right, I'm going to nip off and get some tissue paper. One thing I didn't get. And then I can start. Yeah. I'll be back in a minute, guys. I'm going to go and get some tissue paper.
Okay.
There's some down here. I might have. Let's have a look. Now, the one thing I need isn't here. Typical. Alright. Right, back in a sec.
Yes, there's a very flimsy part on the back of that jackal.
What is it?
I mean, well, the bits that hold it on are smaller than pins.
All right.
And I dropped something, bounced. Well, I was only down, it bounced, and it hit the back of that to clean off.
Really?
Yep. That's how fragile that model is.
God.
It won't be now, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them out of wire.
Bit like a crystal chandelier then.
Oh, it's terribly fragile. You just have to sneeze near it and it'll probably damage it.
I'm back.
I'm back, he says.
I'm back.
Yeah, it'll take you a while to get established. I did put your link in Terry's stream. So
Terry?
yeah, little history.
No history.
All right. There's me saying it washes off with water. And what's the one thing I didn't have? Water.
Yeah, the Facebook group is now that restricted. You can't do anything.
Yeah, what's his name? Tony. Tony tried again. I don't think anyone could join it. I think Saturday, I think that was.
He tried it in his own stream as well, and it didn't work, did he? In his own
yeah,
group.
yeah, that's it.
What's the idea of them having it then if it doesn't work?
Well, that's it, isn't it?
But he still acts like it's like he suggests things for people to do. I'm trying to tell him it's not anyone's fault. It's Facebook issue, not anything anybody can do.
It's non-fixable at the moment.
Yeah.
Since Meta took it over, they've ruined it.
But it's still him, isn't it? He just changed the name because they got in trouble. He lost a few million in shares.
Well, he was voted off the board, wasn't he?
I believe he was, yeah.
Yeah. Once you get yourself established on here, you won't look back on it.
I think it's safe to say that Rooms is dead. I think it's going
Yeah.
to be more popular doing this. Oh, hello, Mark's Mods. Mark's Mods says, hello, everybody.
Hello, Mark.
Hello, Mark.
Is it all right if Mark comes in? If he wants to come in, I'll send him the link.
Yeah, of course it is. I think we've
Do you
got
want to come
room
in,
for
Mark?
3 more people. So if you want to join, Mark, you're quite welcome. Sorry if there was a delay on your comment. I think you just did the comment as I left. I didn't see it, so I've just got back and had a look. I'm about 10 minutes out. I think my brain is about 10 minutes or 20 minutes behind everyone else. Yarmouth jet lag.
Oh, it's jet lag, yeah.
National Express lag.
My missus wants to go back because she's got free bus pass. She can go for free.
All right. I'll send you the link, Mark, if you want to come in.
Yeah, give me 10 minutes or so. That's fine.
Yeah, okay, Mark. Yeah, I've sent him the link anyway.
I'm just gonna tinker with the camera back in a sec
No problem.
because it's annoying me now.
For those that are watching, I'm doing photo etch for a 1350 aircraft carrier, which is the
Do you want me to bring you up
DKM.
again, Lindsay?
Well, you can do if you want.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't think
It's
anyone was
still not.
watching when I first off, so hold on.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah, I'm doing photo etch for a aircraft carrier, which is the 1350 scale DKM Graf Zeppelin. And I'm just making the davit girders. I've got 16 to make.
that's better. Yeah.
Yeah, this photo's not too bad, Stephen.
I know some of your photo edge is microscopic. Rather you than me.
You take me off big now. Put me back to normal size.
Yeah, I have.
Well, I think
Oh, hold on. I know what I'm doing now.
I think Stephen's. Good evening, Lee.
My word, it's Lee.
What?
Anfield Road layout in the loft says hi host and panel. Hi all in chat. Hi
Hello,
Lee.
Lee. Did you get your issues fixed, Lee?
Video out soon.
Cool. I was working on a TIE fighter earlier.
That's different,
I
isn't it?
saw that you bought it and you couldn't wait to start it. And you started it the day you got it.
Yeah, I know. Couldn't wait. I bought two more. I bought two more since then.
They're going to have a fleet, are you?
I just want to do something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's nice to have a little bit of change.
But the other night, I was talking to the wife, and she's got these, they sit IKEA lampshades
Yeah.
that you can open up. You pull a lever at the bottom and open up.
Right?
And she got me the biggest one they make. I was so tempted to paint it in the Death Star.
All right.
I've seen one done before, and it looks mental. But the problem is, I've got nowhere to hang it because it's that big. It's about 2.5, 3 foot across.
Too big for me.
I was still
Oh,
working in the
yeah,
conservatory.
go
Yeah.
on. That's cool, Lee. That's cool. At least you'll be free of all problems.
Lee says also got a new PC tower coming very soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I think his laptop's had it. Because it's not like Mr. Lee not to be streaming.
What he needs to do then, gets the laptop, he gets other tower, take a laptop outside, dig a hole and bury it.
Yeah.
This is quite annoying me. Oh. I was going to build me D9 dozer,
Oh, what the DR9?
and I looked at the tracks and I thought, no, not yet. Thank you. Because they looked rather complicated. After a stressful day today, I need something a bit easier.
Simple build.
Cool.
From the start to the finish line.
The only problem with this model is it's the same colour as that Jackal. So if you drop anything, blends in with the floor. I know with the current thing, and I'm building something that's Russian. I might build it as a Syrian one. Either Syrian or Iraqi. That colour scheme.
Oh yeah.
Just something different. The problem is that the Syrian one's just brown. So I was going to do it as that one. I'll show you once. I'll fold this. So I was going to do it as that one.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll fold this.
That looks like a winter camouflage, doesn't it?
So I was going to do it as that one. I was listening now.
According to this, you've only got one watching.
It's probably Lee. I'm doing well if I've got one.
Well, it's like I said, like you know, it'll take you a while to get established. It's definitely a lot better than doing it in the rooms, anyway.
Yeah. I think it's done us a favour, really, dying like it has. We've already moved on to this, haven't we?
Yeah.
There was a thing in my feed this morning. I went on news to see what had been happening while I was away, so I didn't really bother with my phone or the news or anything. And it says they're getting rid of the news on Facebook. There's still going to be news, but where it is in your bookmarks. They're not going to have it there anymore. Not going to be. There's not going to be news. They're going to make room for more short videos.
It's going to end up like TikTok.
Well, that's what the short videos are, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, people start ditching it.
But then they'll wonder why, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Do you know what I found this morning, didn't you?
What's that?
See these?
No, hold on. Yeah.
They're display single side cutters, right?
Yeah.
Someone's been cutting wire with them. So they're no good now.
No, it's got holes.
Damage the blade.
Somebody been playing with your
Yeah, I've got a pair
tools.
sitting about somewhere like that.
Yeah. So I'm back down to be Tamiya ones.
I found out the hard way you can't cut wire with them.
I never would do. Cut wire, but
I
someone
just,
has.
I just did it without thinking. I needed some wire cutting, and it was the I think it was that 5mm fuse wire. I was cutting away, not even thinking about it. It was only when I got them out another time and I saw these gaps along the blade. I thought, oops, that's me. I've done that.
With them, you're not even supposed to cut anything over 3mm plastic, even.
No, you're not. You're not supposed to be cutting wire with them. That's why they're called sprue cutters. But
Because with them, when they were working fine, you didn't need to rub nothing down because it cut it that flush. It was just perfect.
I'll tell you what it was. It was when I was doing the brake cables for the undercarriage. I thought I'll add some fuse wire on here, so I just got the cutters and just cut the wire without thinking twice. Snipping away, didn't think twice, and then the next time I got them out, I noticed all these little holes.
Yeah, you see it through the sunlight, didn't you, basically?
The damage was done.
I mean, I've got plenty of pairs of side cutters if they want to use them, but they never use them. They use my nippers.
I've got some wire cutters, some proper wire cutters. I was just lazy, to be honest. I just couldn't bother to get them. I just snipped away with what was to hand. Didn't even think.
No, but
Completely messed them up.
Yeah, this is the easy part, this bit. I'm just cutting them out and bending them at the moment. I'll glue them tomorrow. Hey, diddle diddle dum.
Did you hear about Wilco's closing?
Yep.
I thought I'd
The
go along
one in,
there, see if I can stock up on some cheap tins of primer. But
yeah,
no,
the one in Peterborough is not
it's
being
all
closed.
deserted. All in. No, but the shelves all been emptied. Everyone's gone in there panic buyed, I think.
Yeah, because you use their primer, don't you?
Yeah.
How much do you pay for it there then?
It's £7 something a can, but they do 2 for a tenner.
Yeah.
That works out £5 a can, so that works out all right for me.
Baby shark. Baby shark.
Oh god, he's becoming a sprue.
It's kind of stuck in my head.
Lee says he's put a video out today on the coal mine.
Oh, right, okay. I'll have to watch that later.
Be sure to check that out. Yeah, watch that later.
Baby shark. Baby shark. Yeah, you'll have to keep an eye out for Mark's mods coming in the green room.
Yeah, no worries.
So, are you enjoying YouTube then, Simon?
I am actually. Now I've got the internet sorted out now.
You kind of got the gist of it now, haven't you?
Yeah,
It's just the chat you've got to grasp, innit?
it is, but then I'm going to have to move my laptop this way again to see it.
Because your chat is the most important thing. Because they're the ones that make your channel. And you have to interact.
Oh,
You have to interact with them.
I hope this light isn't bouncing off this too much. Is that all right? Can you see that all right?
What? Yeah, I can see it. I can see it
I hope you
fine.
can. Is that all right? Is
Yeah.
that visible there? Because if I come closer, the light glares on it and you can't see anything. So I'm having to
That's
come a
fine.
fair
You
way
can see
back.
everything you're doing.
That's all right then.
Don't go moving your lamp. You'll knock your camera out.
I'm not going to touch that camera. I ain't even going to breathe on it. I didn't realise it was so sensitive.
I thought your son was going to sort the socket out for you.
So did I. He's been here since Wednesday, but I don't think he's done anything. When I told him about the trouble I had with the camera, his first reply was, "Well, it shouldn't do that." I thought, "Well, that's informative, isn't it?"
Very informative.
Yeah, we
And you know
worked
it's
that
not.
out.
And you know it's
We
not the
worked it
camera
out.
because you've got a new one in there.
Oh, this one's fine.
Yeah.
Another big mention to Lord Peter Webster for the camera. Thank you for that. That certainly sorted out the problem we had, or I had. Yeah, working just fine, as you can see.
I keep
As long as I
meaning
leave
to
my light
send.
alone.
I keep meaning to send Ron's. Oh,
Is that why he's not on tonight?
No, his camera works.
Oh, right.
I'm too busy with Tinder.
Yeah, he is. He'd rather be with Tinder than be with us. You know what I mean?
It's still ferociously warm in this room. So I've got to make the turbos up for this lorry. And they're in 2 parts.
Yeah.
In 35th scale.
Yeah. When you opened that kit, I thought, oh my God, look at all that plastic.
What, this Pansy?
No, the Jackal.
Oh, Jackal, well, that's just... Yeah, but that's designed to be made the Coyote out of as well.
All right.
That's why it's got so much plastic in that kit. Even this one's got... 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15... 15 screws.
Yeah.
2 extras and decals. Yeah.
So when you're getting back on the
His
hood,
Varnish has been on this a week.
Well,
Carry on.
I was tinkering with it the other day.
oh, was you?
Yeah. Did a little bit of tinkering.
Tinker. You little tinker.
So the pom-poms.
Ah.
Yes. Oh, they give you the extra price for the pom-poms. Lovely. But inside it, the actual where the breeches are, they're flat. So they don't look right. So I'm putting the plastic breeches inside the etched brass.
All right.
I've got to sand it all down to get it to fix. It's too big. Oh.
Is that one?
What makes me laugh is you have to put all this stuff on, you wipe most of it off again.
Yeah. I shall return. I'm going to take my antibiotics.
Okie dokie.
I'll be glad when I've finished taking them. Okay, let's see.
You know, nearly snapped the fucking thing then. Nearly snapped my knife. Would not be good. No.
It's, the refreshing slice of PE.
You what, mate?
The lovely refreshing sound of the slice of PE.
Click, click. Is Mark in the green room yet? No.
No, mate. No, not yet.
It's probably helping Julie out. Oh!
Yeah, what happened?
Mark says he'll be on his way in 2 minutes.
Cool.
Photo wedge, photo wedge. Who loves photo wedge?
I used to, but I don't anymore.
It's shiny.
I've become a resin fan.
A resin.
Yeah. But the cockpit for this was resin, but you had all the seat belts and buckles and things, all PE.
All right.
But I've had some where they're all moulded in resin, the whole block, so you've got everything. So the seats have got all the seat belts on, and the cockpits have got all the buttons and everything, and you just prime it and paint it. I found that a lot easier because everything's already in play. But each to their own. Some people prefer to have it all separate, so they can pose it how they want. I suppose it gives you that little bit more flexibility, don't it? Right, that side. Turn. Down. Listen. Yep. Good so far.
Just love it when a plane comes together.
Yeah, Mark's his way, and Lee says he'll be streaming by the weekend or early when PC is done.
Okay, yeah.
All right, let's welcome in Mark's mods.
Hello.
Hiya, Mark.
Hello, Mark. How you
Hiya.
doing?
Not
Thanks
bad.
for joining.
Okay.
Yep. How's Julie?
How was your weekend?
Oh, hectic. One thing after another, and it's just been one of them really rubbish weekends.
Yeah.
Hopefully the week will be better.
Are you building the RoboCop when it, Mark?
Although I've seen the movies a few times, no.
No.
No, because I'm doing not much time. And I can't afford it.
That's what puts me off buying one.
Affording it.
Is the money. Yeah, I see World of Wayne advertising it.
Yeah. Thing about it is he gets his sent to him for free, so
Yeah, it's sponsored by him, isn't it?
yeah. I don't. All the ones I do I pay for.
I bet it'd be nice to get that for free though.
What is it, over $1,000 in it, Mark?
About grand. No, it's about £1,200.
Yeah. It's just ridiculous, isn't it?
That's the thing. If you're going to get them, you've got to be committed.
Certainly have. Because it's a lot of money to waste.
I already knew it were coming out anyway, so.
Oh, right, okay.
I mean, it's been out in France for about 1.5 years.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So why is it always the UK that's always last to get anything?
Because the normal manufacturer over in France is what they call Altea.
All right.
And they're like Hachette, D'Agostini. And they have a lot of releases over there. The market for partwork builds is bigger in France than it is in anywhere, even in this country. And second to that is Germany.
All right, yeah.
And would you believe last on the list is the USA?
Really?
Mm.
I'd like to get that issue for my Tiger, the one I never received once. And it was on back order for about 9 months, and I never did get it.
What issue with that?
I can't remember which issue it was, but it was for the air filters and the magneto.
Right.
But I think they're like rocking horse poo now to get.
Good evening, Mark.
What tends to happen is these things will come out in France first.
Yeah.
And then they'll start coming out in the UK eventually.
Yeah.
And over in France, I mean, one they do in Germany, which I love, is the Unimog.
Yeah, I know which one you mean.
Lee says, hi, Mark.
Hi, Lee.
Very quiet without Lee, isn't it?
YouTube's been very quiet without Lee.
Yeah, I suppose.
I'm sure Lee will make up for it once he comes back.
Well, this is the third and final coat on this.
And I'll have a look in a minute. Just let me bend this. I'll have a look.
I wouldn't. It looks atrocious at the moment because it's matte finish. It looks like I put PVA on it.
All right.
Until it fully dries.
Oh, you're putting the lacquer on it?
Yeah. Well, I've airbrushed 2 coats, and I'm doing the last bit by hand.
All right.
Just to get that smooth finish.
Yeah.
Because if not, it's going to be like quite rough.
Hello, Randall. How you doing, Randall?
Hello.
Randall says, hello, everyone.
I did actually do some research into the painting of the Titanic.
Yeah.
And the red hull and the black were all painted in gloss.
All right. Okay.
But then they were all given a flat finish.
Yeah, a matte. Before she went for her sea trials, apparently she was like a grey black.
Mm.
But there's big controversy about that. Because there's no actual pictures, they're all black and white. You have to go by.
The thing about it is, unless, like me, I can spot the difference between the Titanic and the Olympic.
Yeah.
Quite easily, just by looking at a photo. A lot of the pictures that were taken were of the Olympic.
Yeah. I'm going to say there's not that many. Yeah.
Well, yeah, the Olympic was the one that was breaking ground.
Yeah.
They actually only took pictures of the Titanic if there was something different on her than the Olympic.
Okay.
They would then take the picture. So there are not that many pictures of the Titanic. And I see a lot online saying, oh, here is Titanic at such and such. And I can look at it and literally say, that's not the Titanic, that's the Olympic.
Yeah.
Did you hear that story, Mark, about how they're saying that they did an insurance scam and it wasn't the Titanic that sank?
Oh, gosh, yes. Not true. There were so many things going around. Nobody could believe that the Titanic would sink. And the problem was, back in 1912, is yes, they wanted to make these ships and they wanted them to be the best and luxurious, but it cost money. And where they could save money, they would do.
Yep.
But a lot of people have said, well, then why pull an insurance scam when you've got another one literally sitting at the dock being built?
Yeah. Lee says, Stephen, he says he's put the stream on my commodity pad or tab, whatever it is.
Community.
Yeah, community thing.
Right. Yeah.
That's cool. That's what will get other people in, you see.
Yeah, there's a lot that say no, the Olympic actually sank, not the Titanic, and
Yeah.
I can look at the ship down there, and I can tell you exactly it was the Titanic because there were some differences.
Well, the serial number on the propeller blades would give it away anyway.
Well, yeah.
Because
If it's an insurance scam, it would have been investigated. They would have found it as a scam, wouldn't they? So we'd know. In fact, they didn't. It's just they're just conspiracy theorists again, aren't they?
because Titanic was 401 and the Olympic was 404, wasn't it?
It was, but then you've got to bring in the Olympics problems factor into it, as in the Olympic threw a propeller blade.
Yeah.
And they took one of the propeller blades off the Titanic because they wanted to get the Olympic back out there, sailing, making money. So they took a blade off the Titanic that should have been destined for the Titanic to put back onto the Olympic. So the Olympic did have one of the Titanic blades on.
Mm.
But you can clearly see in a dive that they did very early on, I think it was early 90s, you could actually see the name of the ship on the hull of the seabed. We could clearly make out to see it was Titanic. The biggest giveaway to tell the difference between the two is that the Olympics promenade deck was more open.
Okay.
And what they found is that they didn't need all the open space.
Yeah.
There was no need for it. It was too big. So they changed Titanic's design to have enclosed promenade decks.
Yeah.
That's what Olympic didn't have. So if you look at the hull of the Titanic and Olympic, you can tell the difference just by looking at the promenade decks.
All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's how you can instantly know the difference. And then the Britannic is a completely different kettle of fish. Because
Lee says, good stream, big thumbs up. Cheers, Lee. Thank you.
She was not too close to... The hull was sort of the design, but she had a lot of added extras.
Yeah.
The expansion joints were changed on the Britannic. Right, that just has to have one more coat on it. That has to have a coat of waterproofing.
You're MCC UK, aren't you, Wednesday?
Yes.
Yeah.
But the boiler room fire, that was true.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that was a contributor to the hull tearing open.
The boiling room fire has been confirmed as true. because there is a lot of documentation on it, and the basically there is a lot of evidence about it as well. But what they didn't know, which they know now, is that the firemen were actually moving the coal from one side of the ship to the other, and she actually went down with a slight list to the port side because of the weight of the coal, and because of that, she actually sank a lot slower.
Yeah.
As well. But yeah, the three propeller blade theory on the back is good fun. Did the central propeller have 3 or 4 blades?
Mm-hmm.
If the evidence is true, she had 3.
Yep, she had one in the middle.
Well, no, the blades on the propeller.
Oh, what on the propeller?
So, for years, people have thought that the Titanic had a 4-bladed propeller in the middle.
All right.
But new evidence comes to light, she actually had a 3. And apparently it comes from a note they found recently explaining that a 3-bladed propeller was actually destined for the Titanic yard.
All right.
And the theory is they realised that she was more efficient, instead of a 4-bladed propeller, to have a 3-bladed propeller on the central. Now, Olympic eventually went in for that replacement a few years later after the Titanic sank. So,
it's less drag, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, fascinating stuff. Don't you find it amazing that the water is still in the pool?
Well, yeah. Amazing though to think that the Titanic was one of the first ever ships to have a swimming pool.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so that's the bottom done. That stuff hopefully has gone in all the nooks and crannies. I'll just give that a bit of time to dry. Now I've just got to wipe over it, and hopefully should have all the neat panels all showing up. In theory it should work. Now we've got to do it all over again for the top.
All we've got to do now is bloody glue them.
Fun. Put that away. Yeah, we'll put that away to dry for a bit.
See how tiny they are.
Oh. Have fun with them then.
Definitely. That's what I said. This is what I said. This is the easy part.
Did they give you any extra spares or?
No.
Well,
You've got to do it first go, otherwise you'll be whistling Dixie.
I'm going to redo these doors. I've done them wrong. I've snapped them off. I'm really pleased that they were straight, and then I found out they're not straight.
what's that, the main doors?
The Eurofighter bay doors.
Lee's asking what you're building, Stephen.
Looking good. All what you building? Oh, looks
Oh,
good.
what we all built.
What you all building?
Oh, right.
Well, I don't know if you can see Lee from there, but I've got the F-16 going now. This Typhoon that I started when you were live streaming back in the day, that's finished now, more or less. I've just got to do whatever weapons are going on it, but I'm thinking about doing all the covers for it. It'll get covered in little red covers everywhere, but I have to scratch them all, I think. I'm redoing these doors because I put them on straight and they don't have a V, it's like a V shape. They go on crooked. So I'm redoing them now. Well, that wash is drying. So let's
I'm doing the photo actually for the aircraft carrier Graf Zeppelin, which I'm building these little tiny things. So I've just bent all these into shape, all 16 of them.
Well,
So
Me, I'm
that's
doing
what I'm
the
doing.
Meng Panzer air defense system.
let's bring you up. Hold on, Simon. I'll bring you up. There you go.
That is what I'm building.
Meng.
Looks awesome. Main cave.
It's like when I was building that warrior. It's just going together so well.
Last but not least,
I'm doing the Titanic. What else would I be doing? It's that simple.
Lee says Simon looks good. Good work. And Mark, the paint work looks good.
Thank you.
That's Mark's paint work.
That's all
Lee
airbrushed.
Lee just says Lindsay looks.
And where's the rest of the sentence? Lindsay
Coming in one word at a time. Lindsay looks good. Lindsay looks good. What about the model though? Lindsay looks good. What do you think of his model though? What about the PE?
I always look good.
We know. That's why he has to have his head cut off. It'd be too distracting.
Anybody see Dave Mack's diorama video today?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
No.
Goodness me. It's going to be huge.
It's where's he going to store it? That's the thing.
I'd dig up the grass and have a massive dockyard outside.
Yeah, there is that to it.
Did you see your dog run off with part of your ship? So to go take something for a tube.
Yeah, we're going to do all this. Next will be the black paint put on it. Then the white. Then it's got to have an absolute clear coat put on it. Well, no. Probably after the black, it's going to need a black clear coat to make it waterproof.
What about the gold stripe down it?
Oh, that comes later.
Oh.
We've already got the paint for that. What did I end up buying for that one? Old gold. The layer.
Right.
Got like a gold flake in it.
Yeah.
Lee says, yes, I see it, Mark. Looks good.
Mm.
good thing about this model, everything apart from the bodywork is black. It's building and then painting.
The only thing they didn't supply in this kit, this photo etch set, was the one 0.5 millimeter the plastic tubing and the 1 millimeter tubing plastic.
Oh,
Do you have some of them, Lindsay?
No, are those them duckbill things?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I haven't.
they are brilliant for photo etch. Duckbill pliers.
I keep meaning to get some, but I will do eventually. So it's going to be a trip to Trains for You this week.
don't look on their website. If they got it, they probably don't sell it.
Yeah. I might even use brass rod. Yeah.
A bit posh, isn't it?
Pardon.
Why are they not in my spot?
Time we go until Stephen. Oh, he's disappeared.
Yeah, back again. I've just gone off to get some Tamiya Thin from my big box of tricks.
I was asking what time we go until.
I'm going to see what's happening at 9 or before 9, and if we're okay, it might be 9:30.
All right.
Because I got a late start, so
Yeah.
unless everyone wants to finish at 9.
No, I just wondered because I don't want to start the next stage, and if you're going.
Right, well, let me find out then, because I'm at the next stage. I've just snapped these doors off, so I don't want to pack them away and these little bits break off. So I think I'm gonna get these doors glued on. That's going to take me up to about 9 o'clock. But let me just double check and see how I am for time. Be back in a minute.
They are from that now. You know what I'm not either.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm looking forward to.
We're good to go. We're good to go all the way to 9:30.
Oh, cool.
So that's
Yeah,
3/4 of an hour to go.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that Saturday stream with Dave and Horlicks.
Oh, the Bedford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'll do this next bit then.
That's going to go there. We'll do that.
Now it's in my stomach.
Baby shark.
They are a little bit closed.
Shit.
That's better.
I thought the nurse was going to run out of the house this morning screaming.
What? What'd you do to her?
Whenever. My little doggy barked a few times.
Oh,
She was like, what the hell is that? So my little boy, he's all right, he won't do nothing. And so I showed her a picture of him. Let's hope he doesn't get out, otherwise he doesn't know if open the door, so he won't get out. There's chances are he'd look at you, walk up to you, and run away from you.
mm. Okay. Feet. Oh. Do, 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 do.
Do-do-do. That's better. That's better.
Baby shark.
Oh, we've lost Mark.
Oh,
Oh, come back to us, Mark.
It's very, very quiet.
Yeah, I've dropped something. I've got to try and find it.
I think today's the first time I've touched a kit in about a week or 2 weeks.
Did you send Ron? Did you send Ron the second link?
Yeah. I hope he's not stuck trying to get the first link to work.
Yeah, Mark says it's his internet glitches. He'll be back in a minute.
Okay. All right, Lee's here, but he's going to do some soldering and some work on train track. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Mark. Lee.
Yeah, Ron's probably spanking his monkey.
Why is it the bigger bit you lose, the harder it is to find?
Sorry?
I've dropped apart the other half of this. 1 minute.
Oh, I see.
The transfer box.
Mm.
And
No,
I
you
can't.
can't. No, you can't find it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's normally the case.
Yeah, but I ain't got a monster in here because it's wood floor. That's why I kept it wood floor so I could do it bounce when I drop stuff. But then, being a wood floor, it bounces even more.
Sorry about
Welcome
that.
back, Mark.
Router needed resetting.
Oh. Yeah, I shall have to find out who's on Wednesday night for the PPM stream. I know Mark won't be with us because he's got the NCC UK.
Yeah.
Better Mark start making a list. Ooh. I feel like a granddad today. Me. Simon, you on Wednesday?
Yeah, please.
What about Ronald McDonald? Will he be on?
Just don't
I
know.
suppose so, yeah. Stephen, are you with us Wednesday?
Yes, mate. I should get in on Wednesday.
I've just got to fill 2 more spaces. Thursday. Sorry if it's echoing. It's my microphone on my camera. You with me Thursday, Mark?
I'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know Simon will be there, won't you, Simon?
If you want.
Yeah. What about you, Stephen, Thursday? Yay or nay?
Don't think I'll be able to do Thursdays.
Okay. So I've got plenty of room then. What's last date, Mac? DS. Mind you, that depends on whether they're in helping other people out, isn't it?
Mm. That's why I thought I'd let you know, because Dano might be doing his enterprise on Thursday.
Okay, yeah.
I used to help him with it, so I'll let you know.
No problem. I know Sprue will be in Wednesday.
But I might be able to come on after.
Yeah, sure. I'll save you a place.
Okay.
So I'll put you in for Thursday then, Mark,
Okay.
and I'll just save you a place.
Thank you.
We just need one more for Wednesday. I know Dave Mack likes to do a Thursday.
Yeah. Sprue? Maybe?
Yeah, Sprue's going to come in Wednesday. Sprue normally comes with me on a Wednesday.
Right.
Just Wednesdays, I like to keep it to PPM members, you see.
Yeah.
And then Thursday is all different people. Don't know whether Ron's about. Ronald McDonald. No, it's not online. I'll ask him tomorrow. Okay.
That's fair. That's it. I'll do that.
Wouldn't be a live stream without Uncle Ron.
Sorry?
It wouldn't be a live stream without Uncle Ron.
Yeah, he's not done one himself yet, has he? I would
Maybe we
imagine.
need to bribe him.
Yeah. He's probably doing other things tonight.
Mm. Is Terry free?
I would imagine he would be for Thursday. I can always ask him tomorrow on his stream.
Mm.
He wants to join in.
That's it. One missing decal back on, and the undercarriage how it should be.
Cool.
Happy bunny. Right. Put that away. Lee says if my tower comes, I might be able to do Wednesday.
Okay.
ABS,
If Lee comes in then Wednesday, then that'll be a full house on Wednesday. Depending whether he gets his computer. Okay then, Lee, no worries.
trick here is not to wash off everything you've been doing for the last 2 hours.
I am super gluing. I'm super gluing and my bloody feet are swelling up at the same time.
I have to worry about my eyes stinging with super glue.
I've got really, really bad water retention in my feet at the moment.
Got some fruitamide? I've got some.
No, you can fucking keep that stuff. I've been on it before.
So what?
Fusamide.
Fruitamide. Doctors, I had to be going, you still taking them? Yeah.
You might as well go and live in the toilet.
Oh, terrible things. What we used to do then, Linus, is to give, when the brother-in-law lived with us, used to give me the ump.
Yeah.
Back from there.
Did you put it in his tea?
No. I got the coffee pot, emptied it, put rocket fuel in it.
Rocket fuel?
Yep.
Oh, I never did that. It's coffee, isn't it? It's like coffee.
He was at the toilet every 15 minutes.
I bet it was.
Because he normally puts 2 or 3 spoonfuls of coffee in his coffee.
Yeah.
The wife said I was evil for doing it, but I thought it was wrong.
I've had a certain person put salt in my tea once.
Okay.
That's nasty. It made me throw up, I'll tell you.
I've got a mate of mine who puts salt on bacon.
Salt and bacon.
It's already got salt in it.
That's what I told him, but he still does it. Always has done it. Then wonders why he drinks about a litre of water afterwards.
Well, I've never had salt on my food ever since. Thinking about it now, I want to throw up.
I'm not allowed to have it. Salt, grapes, raisins. There's something else I'm not allowed to have. I can't remember.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have anything nice.
Oh no, I can't at all. Wife sits down there eating chocolate bars, smiling at me. I'm eating my health bar, and I'm like, that. Carry on then.
That's evil, doing it for him.
Do you know what I go down the shop and buy them for her? Don't bother me, I don't eat them.
I used to have a passion
My chocolate Coke Brussels sprouts give them out at Halloween.
Halloween effects.
Anybody, you know the ones I'm on about where they're like over 15 and they've got hoodies on, they just want cigarette money.
Yeah.
They turn up and go trick or treating. give them, yeah. Just give them chocolate coated Brussels sprouts.
I'll have to try that.
We used to give them toothpaste.
I've got some little
Toothpaste.
pebbles off the beach, Simon. They
Yeah.
look just like jelly beans.
You
I'm
help.
thinking about painting them different colours and putting them in a bag.
We had a great dentist, and if you made an appointment just before Halloween, you'd say, "Could I have some of the samples of toothpaste so I can give them out to trick or treaters?" And they were happy to give you them. And just say, "Well, I'm trying to lead by example." After eating all them Twix, they're going to need toothpaste.
I nearly said a naughty word then.
What my son-in-law did once, he made a coffin and put it in the front doorstep for Halloween. The kids came up, he just jumped out of the coffin. No, I'm not joking here. This woman about 100 yards away jumped out of her skin as well, was screaming. It was just so funny to see that. You think, yeah, a little kid was like that. Ah, mummy! And the woman down the road was screaming as well.
That's evil.
Halloween's that bad round here. We go through about 5 bags of them big Haribo sweets.
Here's a shocker for you. One of my wife's friends has got her Christmas tree up.
What,
Now
already?
that's early.
Really? Yep.
Stephen,
Yeah.
you're talking to someone that's got their Christmas tree up already.
Not you.
No, I never put it up. I wouldn't do it until Christmas Eve.
No, what he's trying to say is he didn't take it down.
Oh, he did. Then the youngest decided she wanted to put a Christmas tree up
Why though? Why so early?
because she loves Christmas.
Okay.
She'd rather have Christmas and Halloween than her birthday.
Well, I can't wait for Halloween. I think we're doing Halloween this year. I haven't done it for a few years.
Nobody goes Halloween around here.
Well, it all died with COVID. I don't know if it's going to start up again now or not.
The first year after lockdown finished, I thought, oh, I best buy a couple of boxes of Quality Street and stuff like that. Not one person come round.
No, we didn't get anybody either.
You should have stood out in front and called them all the named under the sun then.
So me and my daughter,
Wasn't
my
anybody
son, we sat there and scoffed them all ourselves.
That's the one good thing from it. Yeah, you get to stuff all the sweet. I had to eat all the Brussels sprouts.
Little balls of gas.
I mean,
Lee will message you
remember-
tomorrow, Lindsay.
Sorry?
Lee says he'll message you tomorrow.
Yeah, okay then.
I remember bonfire night round here in lockdown. It was like World War II because nobody could go to anything.
No.
And literally, you couldn't hear anything in the house. There was that many home fireworks going off.
Yeah.
It was mental.
Yeah, well, that was bound to happen, wasn't it? It was like that round here. It was, you know, it was nice to see it. Everybody going back to family things, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
I loved. I mean, don't get me wrong. I loved lockdown. I loved it. I could go back. I'm going to another one tomorrow. So I enjoyed it. I loved staying in and having time to do your hobbies.
First casualty. Down to the last build. Oh.
I loved it. I'd do it tomorrow.
I liked it because you put the radio on, they just have music, no DJs. None of that reality rubbish on the telly.
No, but instead, if you went on the internet, you had Zoom fail calls, which was so funny.
Oh, yeah.
The
Did you see the
internet
one
was
with that lawyer where he had his filter stuck on a cat?
Yeah. Oh, there was one. Oh, there was one guy that he ended up in. He was a lawyer or something, and must have been playing Call of Duty the night before, and he had his name still up. I forgot to change it, and yeah, they weren't impressed. I wouldn't say what it is like, what the name was out like, while we're live, but yeah. There were so many that was so hilarious.
He had the client and the opposing lawyer, and it was a very, very serious affair. They're all in suits and things for the Zoom thing, and all you see is this sad-looking cat. He just keeps apologising and saying, like, "Can we carry on? Is it all right to carry on with the?"
Oh yeah, what was it? My secretary's trying to sort it, but can we just carry on anyway?
Yeah, they weren't impressed. Like, no.
There was the priest as well that forgot to turn the filters off. That was funny.
Yeah, because it wasn't like a happy, smiling cat. It was a cat that really looked embarrassed.
Yeah.
Which just fitted in with the situation.
There were other ones as well where people thought they'd turned the cameras off and they hadn't. You just watch them and you think, what was going through your head that day? Oh, they were doing very serious news stories, and yeah, the journalists were just not realizing where they were or who was coming into the room.
Well, when we got off the roller coaster at Yarmouth, there was this young teenage girl really, really crying, like almost hysterical. And we thought, blimey, she didn't enjoy that ride. It turned out she'd lost her phone.
Oh no.
She tried videoing it. She tried videoing it, and I think she was live. Yeah, and she lost her phone.
And that's why they say do not take your phones on roller coasters. There's only one rule on roller coasters I didn't obey, and that's keeping your arms in holding on all the way. But I don't do roller coasters anymore because I have vertigo, so it'll just set it off. But when I did...
I haven't been on that one since my mum took me on it when I was about 8 or 9. So we had a grandson, and he's 11. So I thought, right, he's old enough, he can go on it. So he had no idea what it was. We just got in the queue. And he's saying, like, does it go up and down? And we said, well, it moves, We didn't want to lie to him, but we didn't want to tell him anything. So we were just fobbing him off with sort of vague comments. If you've never been on a roller coaster before, though, how do you tell them? You can't really. I mean, up and down, a lift goes up and down. It's hardly a roller coaster. But yeah, he liked it, so that was good.
My dad was the same, though. We went to, I mean, it's closed down now, Camelot, and we managed to persuade him on this ride, but he didn't realise it had a loop-a-loop.
Oh.
And we were all like, oh, wow, we didn't even know. And yeah, it wasn't great.
all right going forwards, but yeah, going backwards and that's the worst one for me. It's spinning.
My fear of heights started
No! Oh!
at
Oh!
Light
The
Water
sun
Valley.
slipped, off comes another door.
So we were at how old have I been? Probably about 12, 13. And we were at Light Water Valley and we queued up for the main ride, which was the ultimate back then. And we got up the first hill and down, which was fine. And then we were going up the second hill, and just as we were about to get to the top, the ride broke down.
Oh no!
So we had to be harnessed down from the ride. We were stuck up there for 2 hours in the blazing sun.
Oh no!
And we had to be harnessed down. And that's when I started to develop a fear for heights.
I'm going to say, if somebody's first time, don't want that. I think it's like that every time.
Well, my father's first job when he left school, he was a steeplejack. And when he used to fly, he used to say to the stewardesses, I don't mind how high we fly as long as I can keep 1 foot on the ground.
Oh,
Because he was scared of heights. But he was a steeplejack. I've never figured it out myself.
That was a bit strange.
I've been caught standing on top of airplanes spraying them.
I used to enjoy roller coasters. I really did. But then when I got vertigo and obviously it became very severe, that sometimes even just lifting my head up off a cushion would set it off. It was I was told I couldn't go on them. I wasn't allowed on them anymore.
Because me and a friend of ours had the same birthday. For my 40th, we drove around the country going to theme parks, doing roller coaster rides. I wouldn't do it now. I done one a few years ago with the missus. I wouldn't do it again. No fun there. The only reason why I done the one is because her cousin was there.
One day more left on this.
So after she was scared to do it, and the missus done it, so I've done it as well.
Right, we've only got 5 minutes.
yeah, don't forget, we all go into the green room when you stop broadcasting.
Very good, the lady. Let's see if I can do a bit more before I break any more off. Yeah, but you think that's going to come.
No, we're not to get a picture on this one.
there's not many in Moss's stream.
They say that there's optimized. Airbrush, you need to thin it down still. It's the only paint I know. If you have to thin down MRP, because I've never used MRP. No. So you can thin some of them. It's, all depends on what you want to paint and how you want to paint and how you paint. SMS paints, you can thin them further. MRP, some of them you can thin them further.
PBGs.
Outlaw, I have no experience yet, but once I get it, they say that there's but it all depends how you brush, paint, and all things. One good video on that is the LPG models video on how to paint, and he does similar to what I do. We can go to 75% ratio from thinner to paint. And you get.
I don't think you can see the difference. Put it that way.
No, definitely not. Don't get me wrong. Each paint is a paint, but with time, the XF range, you can go as far as 725. With like SMS, you can thin them.
Right, shall I bring everybody up?
Everybody up. You can do just 50-50. You need to know your paints and how you spray it. To know how
you get
much
the
you
idea. I've done the left-hand side. I haven't done the right-hand side. It gives you an idea how it looks.
Yes, you do. Well,
so you get a rough.
You do have to finish it
that way. Would that be better? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's good.
Obviously, that's the side that's done, and that's the side that isn't. That just needs rubbing off. The idea is the black stuff gets in all these nooks and crannies. It just makes the panel lines just stand out a little bit better than just leave it with paint on. So that's me done for tonight. I'll remember that later. Casualties were 2 bay doors. Which doesn't sound bad when you say it like that, but it's only got 3. So I've almost knocked all the doors off. Bring Lindsay up.
So,
how you doing, Lindsay?
All I've been doing is making some more frames for the Gabbit. Still a lot more to put on these yet. So there's 16 of those. I've just got some more in the box that I made the other day. So this was the last of them. And then I've got to put all these blasted little bits on here. Which camera? That loads of little bits.
That's going to keep you busy.
Oh, definitely keep me busy, mate. Definitely.
Lindsay, you got a wax pencil?
No.
They're perfect for doing little bits of edge.
He's got a diamond painting pen that I sent him.
Oh, I have as well, haven't I?
Yeah.
I forgot all about that, Mark.
What was that, eh?
Let me look.
I sent Lindsay a diamond painting pen, and it's a pen, and you load it up with wax on the tip.
Yeah.
And I use it for very small photo etch when placing bits and stuff. So I sent Lindsay one.
So what kind of wax do you put in it?
I should have sent you some in the package. There should be a little square block of it.
I see, yeah. Just
make sure you take the plastic cover off the wax and you just basically press the pen into it.
All right.
And then it'll load it up with the wax, and then you just use it like a wax pencil.
Oh, okay.
This is what I used.
Hold on, son, I'll bring you up. Okay.
It's what you just
They're
press
made
the
for
end in.
attaching.
Yeah,
You just press the end in.
yeah.
They're made for attaching diamond things to nails. These are. They were full
Yeah,
of them.
that's
So I
what I'm
picked up
about. Yeah, diamond painting.
Slime. We've
There you
got
go,
Mark.
Lindsay.
Cool.
There you go, Mark.
Yeah, I'm just test fitting. This is a 1/8 scale to go with my DeLorean build. This is 1/8 scale Marty McFly on hoverboard that I've been sent. I'm just doing the test fitting of it before I prime it. So
Cool.
it's something I've had in my drawer for a while that I thought I might get out and have a go at.
Excellent.
Something a bit different.
Oh, I bought everyone up. I bought Simon. Can we go up again, Simon, just to show what you've done?
got the engine built and fitted, chassis all together. Good thing about this chassis was only 3 parts
3?
originally. All this in the middle was one moulding, and you just attached it to the inside of the chassis rails of the lorry.
All right. That's unusual. You usually get ends, don't you?
Yeah, that literally all them square bits there, ones that go across, moulded
Moulded on.
into a plate in there.
Oh,
So you can get it square because it's all squared to line up.
cool.
You don't have to sit there and jig it.
Oh. Take note, everybody else.
Because this is part of the body, look. Maybe you see this. I'll show it. That's the underneath of the body. There. So all that one piece like that.
Oh,
That's how that middle bit was for the chassis.
that makes life easier,
Very
then,
clever.
doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, right, we've gone a bit over. It's 21:43. So I shall end the stream now, I think. That's okay. But thanks everybody for joining in.
Yeah. If you finish, if you go,
That's all right.
if you go to end broadcast, press that, and we'll still be there afterwards, and then we can all just say goodbye to them.
No problemo. Right, so we'll be saying goodbye to YouTube then. Thanks
Yeah.
for joining us, everybody. Bye.
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 All right.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.